What is that webpage doing here? That's crazy. That's crazy. Andrew Tate is just a parasite. His entire thing is about taking money from others. It's not about creating something. It's about making sure that he's the one exploiting others. Alright, so this is going to be a shorter one. I wanted to talk a little bit about Andrew Tate, and it's probably going to be the only video I'm going to make about Andrew Tate, and I'll tell you why at the end of this. But I want to start with the conclusion, which is Andrew Tate is now grasping at straws to stay relevant. Let me show you what I mean. So this video isn't the original video, but the audio is, so you can get the picture.
Bananas are clearly biddable opponents. You can't rename a banana. It's been proven. People found bananas, and the banana said, "You call me by my fucking name." You see, banana's such a gangster. When people start discovering bananas, bananas must have used to speak and tell everyone, "Nah, bro, you call me by my name." About street creds. On road. My name is Banana. Where are you from? Germany? Banana. Where are you from? Holland? Banana. England? Banana. Don't call me anything else. Bananas!
Bananas indeed. So, two things. Andrew Tate is two things in this video. Insane and wrong. For instance, in Vietnamese, bananas is not banana. It's
chuối.
Cool. I wasn't aware of that. But yeah, no, obviously, banana aren't magic and they don't exert power over other people. It's just how language develops, right? Someone somewhere found a banana. He's like, oh, what's that? That's a banana. And then he brought him back to another country. And he's like, the other country is like, mais qu'est-ce que c'est? What is it? It's a banana. Oh, we're gonna call it something similar. Banane in French. Like, yeah, that's super common. That's why in Japan, they use some English words as they are. Because they're new words. And they just use it as is. Like, I'm gonna use a French language example. The internet. The internet in French would be roughly translated to the entretoile. Terrible name. So we just kept internet. Sounds good. So when we say, I'm going on the internet, je vais sur l'internet. It's a good word. So we just kept it as is. Is the internet this all-powerful encompassing thing? No. It's a good word. So we just keep it as is. So completely wrong. Obviously, he's completely wrong about bananas just being called that because they're so strong and gangster. That's dumb. And obviously, that's insane. Like, what are you talking about? Bananas exerting their influence. Are you connected to reality, Andrew Tate? Now, mind you, Andrew Tate is not like psychotic. He's not dumb. I truly believe Andrew Tate is not like a very dumb person. I think he's reasonably smart. He knows what he's doing. He's being wrong and outrageous. Who do you know on the internet is the most famous example of someone being wrong and very outrageous? Our boy Alex Jones. Training the frog gaze. Alex Jones is completely conspirational. Obviously, all wrong all of the time. But he's very entertaining because what he says is so insane. And that is how he stays relevant, right? If Alex Jones was just calmly stating what he believes to be facts, nobody would care. Nobody. I wouldn't care. You wouldn't. But why does Andrew Tate want to be like Alex Jones? Who wants to be like Alex Jones? Even he doesn't want to be. He's been sued. Well, let's take a look at how popular Andrew Tate is. It's not going too well, is it? So here you got when he got arrested for sexual trafficking and rape. Not great, Andrew. And obviously, there was a big spike in people searching for him. And, then it stabilized. And then it kept dropping, and then now it's flatlining. Andrew Tate's not popular anymore. Oh, what happened? Well, going to prison will do that. But, he can still post content. He is still posting content. But here's the thing. Andrew Tate is a very unremarkable person. And I really mean that. And that's kind of my point. But, if he's so unremarkable, why is he so popular? Right? Well, it's because he's making other people do the work for him. Andrew Tate doesn't have anything new to say or to bring to the table. I'll prove it. This is Enter the Real World, a channel where Andrew Tate posts content. Or at least his company or whatever. Okay, well, it's Andrew Tate. It's got 600k subscriber. That's not nothing, but I'd expect something more. Whatever, whatever. How many views will his videos have? When he posts his video, how many views are they gonna have? It's Andrew Tate, right? Most popular person on the planet. Everybody knows who Andrew Tate is. Everybody knows. How many views does his video get? Close to 1 million, maybe? Oh, yeah. Maybe more. Like, yeah, Mr. Beast gets like 40 million, but like he doesn't post every day. Like, Andrew Tate's posting pretty much every day. So, yeah, probably a bit less than Mr. Beast, we'd hope. But yeah, like Mr. Beast gets 40 million, and Andrew Tate 1 million. That's way lower, but that's maybe where that is. Yeah, he's getting maybe 1 million views, maybe a bit less, maybe 500k. 500k is a lot still, and it's Andrew Tate. He's big. Andrew Tate plays insane game of Uno. 1k view. Oh, that's not that much. Official music video 7k view. 6k, almost 6k, 23k. 29k, 7k, 7k, 12k, 7.5, 18k, 18k, 69. Oh, 1 million here. We did find one. Well, people aren't watching his content much. I mean, I'm Small Potatoes, obviously. He's super well known. Why aren't people interested in what he's saying, right? If he's so popular. It's pretty simple, actually. That's because his popularity was manufactured. That's pretty well known at that point. He did his whole Hustler University. You can join Hustler University and you learn how to make money. And really all they do is they tell you actually helpful tips, but that you could find online for free pretty easily. But the key to Hustler's University is how it is structured. Pretty quick. So you've got the top G at the top. Great. And he's selling you a product. Come to me, give me money, and I will teach you how to make money. Great. So we get people joining Hustlers University. And they're very happy about it. Yeah, so you recruit some people. For sure. Yeah. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I've got some people I can teach and they give me money, in exchange of service. Great. But what I'm going to do, I want more people to join my program. Right? To make more money and to teach more people how to make money. Isn't that good? I'm making the world a better place. So, people who are already learning here, you will get benefits if you recruit more people. Oh, so they try and recruit more people. You can see where I'm going with this. Obviously, I'm not being very subtle. And these people, well, they also want the benefits, so they're going to recruit more people. And of course, all of them will be paying money that will go directly to the top G, who's at the top of the structure. And of course, there's people at the bottom of the structure at some point, right? Because not everybody's going to drink this. So you've got a, how would you say, a triangular system, a 3-point money-making trick. If only there was a word. If only. What is that webpage doing here? That's crazy. That's crazy. Doing this kind of organizational system, that's not new, that's not special, that's not unique. I've never lived my life where that wasn't a thing, where people didn't get scammed in these kinds of system. And again, you could say, no, but he's teaching them something good, he's teaching something important. These kind of thing, they're always selling a actual decent product. Tupperware or juice, whatever it is. But the point of this system is not the product that's being sold. It's the money going up the structure. That's bad, but that's fine. That's not how he became popular, right? That's just a way to sell something. What Andrew Tate did that was actually smart is Andrew Tate understand that the only thing that matters is attention. It's not true, but it's true that that's really important. And a lot of people out there, myself included, we're focusing on, creating something of worth for its own worth, right? I'm a social worker, so when I help someone, I'm like, oh, the value of helping someone is that person's life is better, and the government pays me for it. Here, no, the value of what I do is how much I can get people to pay attention to me. So, what did Andrew Tate do? Well, hey everybody, all the way across my pyramid triangle, you should post content of me. post content of me online. Yes, and post inflammatory content like that will make people react. So the internet got flooded with Andrew Tate content. Not because it was good, not because it was interesting, not because there was something of worth there, just because a lot of people did it. And how does the algorithm works? Well, it sure seems like people are watching Andrew Tate. There's videos everywhere, so we're gonna push for it. And that's how he became one of the most popular person in the world. He manufactured his popularity. He made it up. Nobody cared about him. Nobody cared. But he literally paid people for it. He indirectly paid people for it. And yeah, that's pretty well known at this point. You can look it up online. But you might still say, well, okay, sure. Yeah. He got people to post his stuff online, but that's just, how he was able to get his message across, right? Because, yeah, sure, yeah, it's, it's artificial popularity, but what he's saying is really deep and it's important. It's something that, that will blow your mind, right? His actual content is unremarkable. Don't take my word for it. Let's go with that one, right? 23K. He exposes why 99% of people fail. Okay, so it might be pretty insightful. Let's look at it. We'll go on 1.5. Let's give him 2 minutes, right? In 2 minutes, are we gonna get something pretty insightful? Go, Andrew.
Part of the art of fighting without fighting. That's the idea of demoralizing your opponent. I'm an Aikido master because I take my opponent's attacks, like putting me in jail, and I Aikido it and use it to become the most famous man in the world. The art of fighting
Not
without
saying
fighting,
much.
avoiding a fight in the first place. Sometimes I sit around here above the peasants below in some penthouse in some expensive apartment of some expensive five-star hotel. And I look
Just flashing his money, so again, that's not special.
down at all these people and I wonder, do these people truly believe they can even escape? Do they want to escape? See, the Matrix has different ways of controlling you. The first thing it does is it come along and it tells you, rich people aren't happy. Money isn't happiness. Don't try and get rich. That won't make you happy. Just getting loads of debt. That will be better.
Getting more money past a certain point doesn't do much. Like, it's been pretty well shown that it's probably around 100K now. If your income is above 100K, well, now maybe 125 with inflation. If your income is above that, your happiness level won't change much. Like, it's pretty much empirically demonstrated. So he's just kind of wrong here. But people being around on the internet, yeah, pretty ordinary.
Better get a degree. That's what they try and do. First, they try and convince you that you don't want to escape. So you say,
Getting a degree is one of the most common way to improve your income level. So again, he's pretty wrong here.
the fish when he's in the fishbowl. It's nice in the fishbowl. What do you want to leave the fishbowl for? It's great in here. But is that because they love the fish, or is that because they're in charge of the fishbowl? For those who are perhaps too intelligent to fall for that garbage, then what they try and do is convince you can't do it. They demoralize you. They come along and say, well, not everyone can be rich like Top G. Not everyone can be a billionaire. Look at the statistics. Look where you're from. Look.
So it's pretty conspirational. Like, yeah, there's an evil force pushing you down to be demoralized, so you won't try to become rich and become successful. Like, yeah, it's just conspiracy, right? He's telling you there's this thing out there, the Matrix, which he doesn't say what it is, just like this undefined force that is pushing you down. But if you join the real world, if you join my university, you'll learn how to escape the Matrix. You know, he's creating a problem and he's selling you the solution for the problem he created, which is not real.
Look at your skin color. Look at your socioeconomic background. Look at that idiot beeping his horn. Some garbage reason for why you can't get out, why you can't escape. They demoralize you. And I sit here and I wonder, as I look at the peasants below, a large proportion of them don't want to escape. Well, I don't want to be rich. I just want more time to relax. Losers, slaves. Enjoy the oncoming enslavement, which is going to be bestowed upon your bloodline because you are a fuck up and you deserve it. Then you have the others who want to escape, but they don't believe it's possible because they've been demoralized. They have fallen for a different type of psyop. And I wonder, if I were to ask you, do you...
Yeah, so at this point, it's already read that it's like, oh, there's an evil force out there trying to keep you down. Join me, you will escape it. That's the oldest thing in the world. Remember this? You remember this.
Here in my garage, just bought this new Lamborghini here. Fun to drive up here in the Hollywood Hills. But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge. In fact, I'm a lot more proud of these 7 new bookshelves that I had to get installed to hold 2,000 new books that I bought. It's like the billionaire Warren Buffett says.
We're not gonna keep going. Yeah, it's just, I can show you how to become rich. You just need to give me money, and then you'll learn how to be rich. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all Andrew Tate is. I didn't mention it then, but in his video that we just watched of Andrew Tate, he said that, oh, they want to tell you that you can become a billionaire. Like, yeah, by definition, not everyone can be a billionaire. By definition. Billionaires, and people like Andrew Tate, who's not a billionaire, make their money by taking money from others. If there aren't people to take money from, you can't be a billionaire. Jeff Bezos didn't become a billionaire by creating an amazing service that everybody can use. He did that. Everybody uses Amazon, right? Everybody. But how did he become a billionaire? Well, he did that by paying his employee as little as he could get away with. An employee at Amazon, if he get paid $20 an hour, which is pretty decent, how much value does he create? Maybe $50 an hour. That extra $30, Jeff Bezos takes for himself and he keeps it. You've got enough employees, you take all that value, it's yours, you're a billionaire now. If your operation is big enough. And that's how Jeff Bezos became one of the richest person in the world. Elon Musk is a bit different actually. So not always, but it's pretty common. Like if you become very rich, it's because you had employees that you paid little. They created more value than you paid them, and you took that value for yourself. And that's what Andrew Tate is doing. Andrew is creating videos. They're not very good. They're not very interesting. What we just saw wasn't very interesting, right? It's basic ass shit content. But other people will post it for me, therefore creating that value. And they're gonna pay me for the privilege of doing that. Furthermore, right, our boy got arrested for possible charges of rape and human trafficking, which is still going on. We don't know how this is gonna end up. What he did was he brought girls, took their belongings, controlled them, took their visas, threatened them with violence, so they would prostitute themselves for him, and he would keep the money that they made. He's exploiting them, right? Which obviously is illegal, which is why he's facing charges, okay? That's not great, Andrew. But that's not his only revenue source. He also put money into casinos. What do casinos do? Well, they get people to come in, they gamble, and on average, they lose more money than they win. So you extract money from the people gambling. Andrew Tate is just a parasite. His entire thing is about taking money from others. It's not about creating something. It's about making sure that he's the one exploiting others. He doesn't care. He will take money from others. He will make other people suffer for his benefit. Which again, not remarkable. Whether Andrew Tate becomes, a free man and is cleared of all charges or not, we're not going to be hearing as much from him anymore, I don't think. And if we do, it's going to be about another scam, and it's probably going to come crumbling down at some point. I don't believe in karma, but I do believe that if you hurt a lot of people, people are going to want to get back at you. And that's what he's doing. That's his entire thing, which is why his time is limited. And that's why I'm probably not going to be covering him much anymore. So that's my entire point. Andrew Tate, not a remarkable man. And what we're going to see from him is try to be outrageous to generate attention because he doesn't have anything of worth to bring to the table.